For all your TCG needs, make sure to check out alphatradingcardgames.com. How's it going, guys? This is SaberWolf94. I got a TCG match with a new deck today. This is going to be a regular Stage 2 with a Stage 1 pairing kind of a deck. You know, bad cards, bad decks. I say this all the time. Don't bother asking me about the deck profile. If I'm using a deck that I know it's shit and I'm just using it to pass the time, I don't post the deck profiles. So don't bother asking me. The deck profile doesn't matter. We're just going to be trying some things out as I'm waiting for new sets and new cards to come out until I think of maybe a more serious deck to build in TCG Live. Maybe I'll show you guys matches again with Tyranitar EX or just some other past deck that I've used. It's been a while. Maybe Annihilate, you know, the new evolution of Primeape. Just maybe some other established decks that it's been a while since I showed any matches with them, since I move on to new decks all the time. But this is going to be, what we got today here is a Mismagius with a Obstagoon deck. So the Obstagoon from Fusion Strike, I did eye it up a little bit when I saw it. I'm thinking, okay, Stage 2, you can maybe use this with the Inteleon back when that card was still around. And I didn't have the cards. That was during the TCG Online days. It was much more difficult to get stuff. So with Live, I decided, hey, let me just craft these, finally use it before it rotates out. I compare it with Mismagius, maybe that'll work. Maybe it's better to pair it with Spinda, I don't know, but with Mismagius, you do more damage, and when they kill it, you do even more. If it's fresh, it's usually going to die in one shot. And maybe Obstagoon can come in to finish the job, but it's only going to do 150 if the opposing Pokemon is damaged, so it's still not that much. But maybe some regular EXs and Vs we can kill at least. Just two-shot that way. I don't have the greatest of starts because I am supporterless. This guy couldn't do that much either, but he is using a deck with the Iron Hands, which sucks. He's going to get free prizes out of me. So I make use of his Stadium, and it helps. I lose an energy, but I got Rare Candy and Level Ball out of that. So it's a good enough trade-off because we don't have much going on. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the Darkness on the Zigzagoon and kind of pass the turn. I mean, if by some miracle this Mischievous lives, I can evolve into Mismagius and maybe do some damage. I got the Luminous Energy in hand. But I'm not too optimistic about this matchup. If we had a consistent start, then maybe, because it looks like he's running Iron Hands, but this is going to be like a Roaring Moon deck. There's Sada over there in the discard pile. I saw some Darkness Energy, I think. So, yeah, it could have worked out. It can work out, but it just depends on if our deck is gonna flow at least. Anyway, this is just to pass the time at the end of the day, but I am gonna show some matches with it. So he got kind of unlucky too, I'll admit that. I mean, VIP pass useless. He couldn't make any use of that turn 1. So he gets the Luminion down, goes for Trekking Shoes. What else are you doing? More Trekking Shoes. Like, if I can at least get a few hits in before he can do anything, just so I can have a little bit of a handicap. Our crap deck needs it. Maybe that'll work. He's got a lot of cards in hand, that's for sure. Water Energy in the discard pile too, so all sorts of stuff. And he puts in the DC on Iron Hands, but looks like he's gonna fail to attack. That's good. So at least I know I get one use out of Mismagius, and if he kills me fresh, I get that free 80 damage on it. But of course it's gonna get to prizes because these Pokemon have terrible HP. And he puts in like the sad face too, like sad emoji, whatever. You shouldn't be in a position to complain when I'm using such a shit deck and you're crying because you couldn't get the unfair attack off turn 2. That's too bad. You couldn't get 2 prizes for free because I have 90 fucking HP on a stage 1 in 2024. Go and find out about all of the 90 HP Pokemon in the Diamond and Pearl era 20 freaking years ago. Oh, I'm sorry, not 20 freaking years ago. Let's see, 2007, 17 years ago. So almost 20 years ago. Go and find those 90 HP Pokemon. Go and find 90 HP Mismagius so many generations ago. And then tell me why I shouldn't be pissed. Anyway. So I reveal the Arzen with the trekking shoes. I'm not going to be able to use that now, but I'll be able to use it next turn and get some more evolutions. So our deck is kind of thinning, at least if I have some supporters to work with. Moltres comes down too, and he's going to start getting free energies. I would like to get rid of his damn stadium, but we kind of need to draw more stuff to make it happen. So, God, I mean, I don't think there's any way he's going to be able to get those 2 free prizes with this guy, no matter what. But at least I'll kill him later on. And that's all the plus he got. It still really sucks, but what else can you do? I mean, it's just... The regular Pokemon, they just have all of the disadvantages, man. All of them. They don't have much going for them. They're too slow. Their HP is too low. They don't even do that much damage. Like most of them don't even do that sort of overkill damage too. So, you know, 150 this guy's gonna do, with setup by the way, it ain't that good enough. Anyway. So, this guy, I mean, he's almost not decked out, but his deck is super thin. Right now he's flowing. And he has a bunch of energies and a bunch of Pokemon. We're gonna need a lot. That fucking Roaring Moon can kill my stage 2 without using Frenzied Gouging with just a 3 energy attack. Every damn EX, just with their 3 energy attacks, they do enough damage to kill every stage 2 in one shot. This was not the case back in the day. You go through the trouble to get a stage 2, it always dies. I hate it. Okay, Arzen. We're gonna get all of the evolution Pokemon left, basically. So I have a second Galarian Obstagoon, and I get the Mismagius too. At least I got some Pokemon ready to attack. After that happens, I don't know what's gonna happen though. We're gonna get the Hawlucha too, so put some damage on the Roaring Moons there. And I mean, that's all. It's all I can do. I mean, the deck is pretty simple. You just spread damage around with Mismagius, and then this Hawlucha can help a little bit too. And Obstagoon can hit everything for 150 then. And then you hope you win. That's it. But because you die in one shot every time, it usually won't be enough. So I kill the Iron Hands. We're at even prizes now. But the Moon is going to come in, get an easy one shot, and then I cannot finish the thing off. It's just, I can't do it. And it doesn't even have the capsule tool on either. We just don't do enough damage at all. Why did I even bother making this deck? I'm just a dumbass sometimes. I just try things out. But just to show you guys something different, I couldn't come up with any other deck that I wanted to use. It's just what comes as inspiration for me. And I wanted to use this dude before it rotates out. So we're doing this right now. Maybe when I play other matches with the deck, it's going to be better, but it clearly shows how weak it is against Roaring Moon. And the guy didn't even have a great start. I'm being honest. We had a decent start. He got that extra prize with Iron Hands. But, you know, he didn't, you know, get all the energies in Moon turn 1 and then kill me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just missing something and his start was decent enough. Who knows? Okay, so energy switch. Moon is gonna get an easy kill. I don't understand it, man. I don't understand. A stage 2 EX, a stage 2 regular Pokemon having less HP than a basic EX. The exact opposite of Gen 3. It's not even close to. It's not like these things. I got like 210 HP and he has 230. We got 170, which is shit. Like 60 HP difference. So Calamity Storm, he gets the easy kill, gets rid of the stadium, but it really doesn't matter. And I'm pretty much forced to use Mismagius now. I don't know. I mean, I don't have an energy though, so we gotta gamble too. I'm gonna have to use the Irida and then hope the Psychic is in the deck. So this is pretty risky. And then he goes GG. Fuck you, man. Okay? Fuck you. Like, don't tell me GG. Like, when you know I'm using a shit deck, you know I'm using a shit deck. You know, okay, this guy's not playing anything serious. It should be an easy game. Don't tell me GG. Okay? Because it's not fair at all. Okay, so we're going for the Vessel. I do have the Psychic Energy. I only have one basic Psychic Energy in the deck. And I'm running Luminous Energies for the rest because we're using 2 attackers, you know. Gotta make sure shit is consistent. As consistent as I can make it to be. So 20 on everybody. It's so pathetic, man, because, you know, it doesn't even like 20 spread on everybody when they got like this kind of crazy HP. Like Stormfront Abomasnow did 20 on everybody. Once again, 17 years ago or 16 years ago. Now you needed 2 energies for that guy to do it, but I mean, we're talking like a 16-year difference, okay? It's not that dramatic. They could have made, you know, this Mismagius do 30 on everybody, but whatever. What can I say? It's just... I keep repeating myself, but anyway. Of course, what he's also going to do is going to go for that boss's orders. Perfect. Beautiful. Gets that 1-hit KO. We can't survive because we don't have enough HP. So when these guys have boss's orders, it's pretty much a free kill on your main Pokemon. That's it. Like, if the dude that I had on the bench right now was a Charizard EX, he wasn't going to get the kill. He would have to use Frenzied Gouging or some shit. But now he can just get rid of the stadium, go for the 220. There goes the stage 2. Didn't contribute anything. One shot. Easy peasy. So at this point, it's just game. I can't really do anything. Attacking with Mismagius right now, it just means nothing. Goes GG once again. Eat a dick. Do not tell me GG. Anyway, I need to cool off. I'm being too mad. But don't tell me GG. And he just insists on doing this shit, and I'm just gonna keep telling him, fuck you. The only chance we had was if Mismagius dies, then I attack with Obstagoon, it dies too. I mean, he has energies on everybody else, so it probably wasn't gonna matter. But maybe I could have made the game closer. Right now, though, it's not even gonna be close. And then he starts to go thumbs down to me. If you don't get the message, you don't get what's going on, then you're another lost cause. Out of everybody that doesn't understand that the game is not balanced for the regular Pokemon. Just filler to the max degree, man. Filler cards to the max degree. Just, we're expected to use like Gardevoir with Gardevoir EX and like maybe a regular Charizard and Charizard X. You're expected to do shit like that. And that's it. They're expected to be used as secondary Pokemon, as support Pokemon. That's all they're expected to be since Black and White. Hurry up at least. So he goes for Energy Switch, so yeah, it won't even be like, I won't even get another turn. He's just gonna use the Greninja to finish me off. Again, Greninja doing 90, being able to kill these small basic Zigzagoons with 60 HP. Once again, 60 HP, 17 years later. 17 freaking years later, they still have 60 HP, 70 HP, these ridiculous numbers. If they had 120 HP, 130 HP, Greninja wouldn't be able to kill them, would he? But anyway, it's over. Sorry if I was too pissed in this match, but I gotta be honest with how I'm feeling. Hopefully the other matches are gonna be better. I'm gonna try and use this deck again, but hope you enjoyed the match either way. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share the video with your friends. See you guys next time. What up?